Now we're going to do painting practice number 2. Painting practice number 2 says underpainting and overpainting. Choose a dark background color and paint in the whole grassy shape. When dry, paint on top with a lighter color, letting some of the background color show through. This is a little bit like creating a transparent layer on top of a darker layer. In an effort not to waste paint, I'm going to use the same red paint from last time, and that's going to be my darker color. My job first is to put a darker red on this whole grassy shape, and once it's dry, put a lighter color on top. I'm going to do my best to stay in the lines, and then I'm going to have to switch out and get a smaller brush to do the top parts because this big brush is going to go out of the lines if I try to do it up there. When I go to do the tops of these, I've got a really little brush, and I'm just going to start in the apex and pull down, start in the apex and pull down, and that'll keep all of my paint in the lines. Now, don't make this too thick because you want it to dry, and then you're going to do a top layer. You may want to do the top layer another class period when it's completely dry, or if you have a little bit of time at the end of this period, you could put the overpainting on top with a lighter color. Alright, that's ready to go. Acrylic paint dries pretty fast. So this is dry now, and I'm just going to take a dry brush. Not only is this brush dry, there's no water on it, I'm going to do what's called a dry brush technique, where I dip the brush in a little bit of paint. The green paint is lighter than the red, and then I'm going to do my overpainting, where I let some of the red show through. I'm not going to cover up all the red. That was my underpainting, but I am going to, this is hard to do holding it up like this, spread the green out evenly around, and the dry brush is going to leave some spaces where the red is. You're going to want to get up into the tops of the grass too with that dry brush technique. Don't get your brush wet while you're painting this, or else you'll lose that technique. And in the end, I'll have green covering up the red so that you can still see the red as well as seeing the green on top. So you kind of want to evenly apply the green, not too much. And then there you go, that's number 2, underpainting, overpainting.